I was looking for a siding company that could handle our gutters and fascia issues of an old house. Um, a company that had a good reputation, was honest, paid attention to details, and of course had competitive pricing. I looked around online, I asked friends, I ended up meeting with at least a half a dozen contractors, and I chose John at Ideal because it was clear that he was being transparent. He was very communicative, addressed all my concerns beforehand, and followed up quickly, and was just really easy to work with. And yeah, that's it. I emailed Ideal Siding, and my appointment was with John was scheduled almost immediately. I think it was within a day. It was very quick. All of my questions were answered. John came out, looked at everything, explained what was going, the approach that was going to be for my project, and he delivered the estimate almost right away. I think it was within a day or two. And I was surprised because most other contractors were taking a week or 2 weeks to get back, and some of them not at all. So that was surprising and great. So the team came out, and my project took probably about 10 days total. We were doing a lot, siding, fascia, gutters, and the guys found a few issues that we didn't anticipate. My house was an older house, and it had some issues with rot with some of the walls. And I'm grateful that these guys didn't just wallpaper over it like a lot of people might have, and instead talked to me, took photos of the problem areas, and explained to me what was going on and how they were going to fix it, and the change order that was needed, and everything was very reasonable. They didn't take it as an opportunity to gouge with the pricing or anything like that. Everything was very reasonable, and they really went the extra mile to make sure that everything was done right and not just painting a ball of dirt or anyway. Yeah. My first thoughts about the quality of the finished project was that my first thoughts were that it was going to be a disaster. Honestly, I've been, I think, conditioned by too many contractors that have not done good work. I usually opt to do everything myself because of the disastrous results that I've had. And it's not that I wasn't willing to pay money or anything. It's just that so many people just never did what they said they were going to do, or ended up damaging things or making something worse than it was before. So I was on edge for the first several days when my project started. But that sort of nervousness went away after I realized that John, with Ideal, was on site frequently. He was, my project took about 10 days from start to finish, and he was on site, I think, most days, delivering stuff, checking in with the people doing the work. And so he was on site making sure everything was going according to plan almost every day. And so having that person that was actually checking the work, I think was really fantastic to have. So my 1920s house was transformed, and it made me feel like everything was new and buttoned up, and there was definitely quite an improved curb appeal. So the house just looks like way better and just updated, fresh. I would, without hesitation at all, and for the first time in a long time with many contractors, I would recommend Ideal Siding for your home's exterior needs. And the reason why these guys stick out so much is because the transparent nature of their estimates, the sort of forthright behavior of everyone involved in my project, it was just fantastic. I mean, I've already started recommending to my friends and family that need any kind of exterior work on their house. Yeah, I can't say enough. They've just been fantastic. So a big thank you to John and all the guys that worked on our house. Knowing what to expect, exceeding our expectations, all the frequent communications updating us on what was going on, and having no surprises, the reasonable pricing, no sales pressure tactics, decent, wonderful behaviors all around. These are the people that you want to hire for any project. And so if you're lucky enough to find them available, you should hire them. You should hire them immediately. They're a true gem.